KCRA3 High School Playbook starts now.
All right, when you see those two helmets, you know what it means. It's that time of the night. Welcome to KCRA3's High School Playbook Show. I'm Del Rogers. During the next 13 Fridays, we'll bring you every aspect that makes up high school football, the experience that is, from the bands, the fans, the cheerleaders, game officials, even the parents in the stands. Tonight is week 3 of the football season. We begin in Roseville, where the West Park Panthers hosted undefeated Pleasant Grove Eagles tonight. Now, just before halftime, West Park would take the lead. Mason Johnson catches and holds onto this one just long enough for a Panthers touchdown as West Park led 21-17 at the halftime intermission. In the second half, Mason Johnson makes another great catch, but this time he turns on the afterburners and blazes 57 yards for the touchdown, and West Park would come back to hand Pleasant Grove their first loss of the season. West Park wins this one, final score 35-24. Wait for it, for him to get into the end zone. At the home of the Liberty Ranch Hawks in Galt and the Junior Hawks, there they are. Linden Lions came to town looking to win back-to-back games. After a Linden turnover, Liberty Ranch would pick up the points. Joseph Brown rambles 6 yards into the zone for a Liberty Ranch touchdown. But the Lions would take the ensuing kickoff and watch Ray Reams bring the bacon home. JR, number 10, Jay Reams gets loose, and this guy can flat out get on it. Jay hits the Jets and brings the kickoff return back to the house for a Linden Lions. Linden would come back to beat Liberty Ranch. Final score 48-24. Elsewhere in Galt tonight, the Galt Warriors, they put their perfect 2-0 record on the line against the Colfax Falcons. KCRA3 Michelle Dapper has all the great action from this one.
Giddy up from Galt as the Warriors host the Colfax Falcons. The cheer squad is fired up for this one. Tied at 7 in the second quarter. The handoff here, Austin Liddon straight up the middle for the 3-yard touchdown, 14-7 Colfax. After a safety, the Falcons fly into the end zone. Jack Massett finds the gaping hole, sees daylight, takes the kickoff to the house. A 23-7 lead now. They weren't done before the half. River Roach rolls left and hits Liddon for the 15-yard touchdown, 30-7 Colfax at the break. It was 44 unanswered points for the Falcons as they hand Galt their first loss of the season, 44-13.
Obviously got down 7-0. It just shows the testament to our kids. For us, it's not about football, it's about something bigger. It's about family, and we have a really good unity, so those type of things don't shake us.
I think we're special. We can go far. We got to just keep working hard, trust each other.
So now the Falcons fly to Union Mine while Galt gets a crack at Natomas next week. In Galt, Michelle Dapper for High School Playbook.
Thank you, Michelle, as always. Last season, the Grant Pacers were the only school in the Sac-Joaquin section to win a state title. So teams from far and near are looking to knock them off the throne. Tonight, Grant hosted the Reno Hawks, or I should say the Huskies, Reno Huskies. But the Pacers had Huskies to begin the night. They were 1-1 records. And Grant, they scored early and often, plus they played great defense. Check out McQuarrie King Johnson with the sack of the Reno quarterback. Now to the Pacers offense, Luke Alexander, who's only a junior, finds one of his top receivers, Kyle Jones, KW or KJ, for the Pacers' first down. Nice catch right there and move. That would set up this Luke Alexander 20-yard touchdown toss to Wayshawn Parker, and the Pacers pitch a perfect shutout, sending the Reno Huskies out of town with a loss. Final score 40-0. Elsewhere in Sacramento, the El Camino Eagles looking for their first win of the season while hosting the 1-0 Foothill Mustangs. Yeah, that makes you hungry. El Camino had a tough time moving the ball by air and on the ground, but David Rettera, he was able to pick up a much-needed first down for the Eagles. But tonight belonged to the visiting Foothill Mustangs. Xavier Smith launches a 60-yard bomb from the snap. David Lewis comes down with it right there for a great catch. A few plays later, Raul Magalanes fires a 14-yard touchdown pass to Derek Spears. That's 6 points for Foothill. Mustangs went on the road at El Camino. Final score 24-14. All right, as we do every week, it's time to show off our high school playbook Great Clips Catch of the Week. For week 3 of the high school football Great Clips Catch of the Week was turned in by, the Grant Pacers. Check out the toss from Luke Alexander and watch Kyle Jones come down with a rock. Kyle Jones of the Grant Pacers turns in our high school playbook Great Clips Catch of the Week. And a big win for female student athletes. The statewide body that governs high school athletics, the CIF, voted unanimously back in February to sanction high school girls flag football. And earlier this week at Antelope High School, the Titans playing host to the Christian Brothers Falcons. Isabella Sigler with a perfect strike to Isabella Asalino, and that's a 15-yard touchdown for the Antelope Titans. But from there, Christian Brothers got tough and stingy. Sanaya Beverly comes up with the interception for the Falcons, but Antelope would win their season opener 6-0 and hopes more fans support their new sanctioned flag football sport.
We like to see our team win, so as long as we keep winning and like people get it out and people like talk about it and wear jerseys around school, like people kept asking if I had a game today. I was like, yes, we have a game today at home. I think that will like get people out.
Keep our promise of bringing you every aspect of Friday Night Football. It's time to introduce you to our cheer team of the week. It's the 22-member cheerleaders from Elk Grove High School. Now, their coach is Marcia Farina. She says the junior varsity cheerleaders at Elk Grove High School love to show off their school's spirit while also making fans in the stands stand up and cheer during home and road games. That does it for the first half of the Playbook Show. Coming up after a quick commercial break, I've got our Fan of the Week plus our Game of the Week. But for now, it's time to meet our high school Playbook Game Officials of the Week, the 5-person varsity crew. Now, the crew chief's in the white cap. That's Cade Uni. Cade has refereed high school football games for 8 years. When he's not doing that, check this out. Cade Uni is an aircraft maintenance officer for the United States Air Force. That's right, he's on active duty.